Back here with another edition of the Senior Spotlight. I'm Brady Beedon, and we're joined by Wayne State senior tight end John Rayba. John, thanks for taking some time talking with us a little bit here in the last game of the regular season.
Thanks for having me again. Good to always be with you guys.
No problem. So let's talk a little bit about first how you came here. I like to always start that off, the process of getting to be a Warrior and what brought you here to Midtown.
So my process of committing to Wayne State was one unlike no other. I was a part of the 2021 class where you only played about 6 games and everybody made the playoffs in high school. Because of that, you didn't get any junior camps that you were invited to. You couldn't go out. And any of the coaches invited you couldn't go see them. All your junior days got canceled. And so it was kind of like if you wanted to do it, you had to put the recruiting on your own back. So I remember going out on Twitter, sending out 400 or 500 DMs, just to see what fish I could get to bite, Thankfully, I ended up with some between FCS, D2, and D3. I ended up somewhere around 22 to 25 offers. Took a couple of visits, and I fell in love as soon as I came here. It was a place my family could come to, close to home. I could venture back and forth. And, honestly, nothing better than being in the city. So there's a bunch of so many good things to do down here. Yeah, it just made the choice easy.
You spent a lot of time here. Now, coming up, you're one of the veteran guys in the group.
Crazy.
What's it feel like being one of the older guys that now you're trying to get these young cats coming up and through to try to get them on the right path going forward?
It's funny that you say that because I don't even see myself as an older guy. I don't see myself as a veteran in this locker room. I remember the days where I just came in here in 2021, and I was that guy. I still got that same energy. I still got the same play style, same motto, so same hustle. But in their eyes, maybe I am one of the older guys in the locker room, and I've seen and witnessed a few things. But, no, the plan is just, help them establish a culture, have them be proud to be a Warrior and be here at Wayne State in order to build something and find that way to keep winning games and then keep trusting your brother.
I'll tell you this, and I'm sure Cooper behind the camera can tell you, it never changes. Like, you never feel like an adult. You just feel like a kid with more responsibilities and more bills. So that feeling, it's going to keep happening. I got a mortgage. I just feel like a kid that's got too much money to have to pay out to people. Right. So it never changes.
Right, yeah, no. Growing up, scary thing, but I'll always be a kid at heart.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about you coming to the end of this season. You're going to have some decisions to make, much like Gus Taylor, who we talked to as well. You're graduating, but you have some options on the table. Obviously, no decisions made right this second, but just where you have to look at and maybe something behind the curtains that people see, he's got a year of eligibility left. He's coming back. At the D2 level, it's never quite that simple.
No, 100%. There's many different factors which go into it, but I'm not going to go into the weeds with all that. The main thing that I've been doing is keeping this conversation between myself and God. I'm a Christian, and I believe that any worry that I have, He can take care of and help me find my path in life. There's plenty of different routes right now, but as well as anyone, it's super hard to just grab those cleats and put them up for the final time. So it's just taking a lot of thought, a lot of prayer, and eventually we'll come to a decision.
Absolutely, but I think the other thing that people might forget is the student part of student-athlete is a lot of the reason 99+% of people that come through this locker room are going to end up going into a different career, not following football. Right. So if you get the opportunity to do that, sometimes it's a hard decision to say yes or no to.
100%. Thankfully, I've worked my butt off over these past couple of seasons doing internships and networking and a bunch of different events like that. So I have possibilities which I could accept here after graduation in May. But once again, it's just so hard. I mean, when you devote, 16, 17 years of your life into this game, I mean, it's one unlike no other, and it's really hard to just put it on the back burner and put it and look at it through the rear view.
So whenever that is, whether it's sooner, whether it's later, where are we going to see John Rayba? What are you going into career-wise?
Career-wise, I am really interested in starting my own business or doing some entrepreneurial-based thing or being in a leadership role or setting for a corporate company. I've had a couple of good experiences and good talks so far with many different S&P 500 companies. So the goal is to just take all the nuts in the world and stash them away and just look at them all pretty in the bank account. So that's my goal for it. And then as well as, become the man I want my son I want to be and raise a good family, and that's really about it. Keep it simple.
Well, John, really appreciate it. We'll at least enjoy this last one against Northern Michigan. I know we will, and then good luck whatever you end up deciding to do.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys having me.
He's John Rayba. I'm Brady Beedon, and you're listening to Warrior Football right here on WDTK The Patriot.